Fascism is not just a chapter in history books. It is a dangerous pattern of behavior. This pattern can reappear throughout history. Fascism adapts to different cultures and time periods. This makes it a threat even today. We must learn to recognize its signs to fight against it. Fascism is about more than just specific beliefs. It is about how people act and how leaders gain power. Fascist leaders often use violence and fear to control others. They attack their opponents and limit free speech. They use propaganda to spread lies and manipulate people. Understanding these tactics is crucial to confronting fascism. Sadly, we see fascist tactics used by leaders today. In Russia, Vladimir Putin uses propaganda to create an image of a strong nation. He silences those who disagree with his government. Putin also controls the media to spread his message. He uses the idea of a foreign enemy to unite people and justify his actions. In India, Prime Minister Narendra Modi's government promotes Hindu nationalism. This has led to discrimination and violence against minorities. Modi's government also uses laws to silence critics and limit free speech. These actions are signs of a government moving towards fascism. The United States has also seen a rise in fascist behavior. Donald Trump used dangerous rhetoric during his time in office. He encouraged violence against his opponents and spread lies about the election. He attacked journalists and weakened democratic institutions. Modern fascist leaders use tactics similar to those from the past. They appeal to people's fear and anger. They promise to restore a lost sense of greatness. They create enemies out of minority groups and those who disagree with them. Like historical fascist leaders, modern ones attack the free press. They call it the enemy of the people. They spread misinformation and propaganda. They undermine the public's trust in facts and truth. History shows us that ignoring the warning signs of fascism is deadly. We must learn from the past. When leaders use fascist tactics, we must call them out. We must resist their attempts to divide us and weaken our democracies. Section 4. The failure of traditional defenses. Traditional methods of political debate often fail against fascism. Trying to reason with fascists or compromise with them doesn't work. They use debate as a platform to spread lies and hate. Compromise only strengthens their position. Democratic institutions can be slow to respond to the threat of fascism. By the time these institutions act, it might be too late. The fascists may already have too much power. Ignoring the problem is also dangerous. Some people hope that ignoring fascists will make them go away. This is never the case. Ignoring them only allows them to grow stronger and gain more followers. Section 5. The power of collective resistance. The best defense against fascism is organized resistance. People must come together to stand up against injustice. Labor unions, student groups, and community organizations all have a role to play. Protests and demonstrations are powerful tools. They show that people reject fascism and its tactics. A strong and vocal opposition can force leaders to change their ways. We also need to support a free and independent media. A free press can expose the lies and corruption of fascist leaders. It can hold them accountable for their actions. Combating fascism is a constant struggle. It requires vigilance and a commitment to democratic values. We must remain alert to the dangers of fascism and work together to stop its spread.